Hello everyone and welcome to a mod of Spring and Autumn. This is by the same chap who made the Kessen mod for Rome 2, I believe. And that mod basically added in the faction of China, which replaced Bactrica in the Grand Campaign. Now this one changes it around a little bit more. It makes Rome replaced by China, and you're essentially going to create your own Chinese empire from the middle of Europe. And the modder has stated this is the expression of his love for games like Kessen, Romance of the Three Kingdoms, Jade, Kakon, Dynasty Tactics, Jade Empire, Tenju, Shogun, etc. So I have played a lot of Dynasty Warriors when I was growing up, so anything like this, and I also played a lot of Dynasty Tactics, and I also love Jade Empire, so anything like this really kind of makes, gets me excited, basically. So let's have a look at the Grand Campaign. So here you go. So you got 3 different factions to choose from. You have Cao Wei, Shu Han, and Sun Wu. So I imagine this is based on kind of Cao Cao. There we go. The Kingdom of Wei was created by Cao Cao, a veteran commander of both the Yellow Turban Rebellion and a coalition against Dong Zhuo. There we go. You have Shu Han, which is, well, Liu Bei's faction. I believe, Shu Han was ruled by Liu Bei, who, along with his sworn brothers Guan Yu and Zhang Fei, spent most of his life in exile, wandering from lord to lord to escape Cao Cao. And he actually managed to create his own kingdom of Shu, but eventually both Wei and Shu were kind of absorbed by Wu and Shu were eventually absorbed by Wei. I think it was changed into Jing by that point. Like my historical knowledge of this area is really kind of scrappy. And then you have Wu, which is by Sun Ce, the son of Sun Jian, a supposed descendant of Sun Su, laid down the foundations for the smaller Sun family in the southeastern region called Wu. Okay, so each of them have their own different traits. You have Cao Wei has cunning, a wise general strives to feed off the enemy, so minus 50% reduce upkeep when in enemy provinces. Nice. Deception for effective appear to be inefficient, so plus 10 extra recruitment slots in all provinces. Bloody hell. Okay, so Shu Han, restoration of the Han. The Wei means including the people to have the same aim as the leadership, so 50% settlement growth in all provinces. Tiger General, so supreme excellence consists in breaking the enemy's resistance without fighting, so minus 50% resistance to foreign occupation. You have naval traditions. So you have forces are to be structured strategically based on what is advantageous. So that's 50%, minus 50% to naval upkeep in all provinces. And Sun Tzu's legacy, all warfare is based on deception, which enables night battles, which I imagine for all of your generals. So what else does the mod add? I hear you ask. Well, it adds largest custom roster for one faction ever made, according to the description here. 52 units with new animations, icons, equipment, and historical descriptions. A brand new UI with custom loading screens of around 200 quotes, arts, buttons, all in the style of Asian tapestry. New faction effects with 3 bonus sub-factions, that's what we've just gone through. You've got brand new buildings with new garrison icons and historical descriptions and distinct build trees for units to promote varied city builds, along with a new defensive build chain. Right, good. And new political factions. So you've got Asian general names, flags, faction colours, culture, and agents. So pretty much everything's been changed into a kind of a Chinese, Asian kind of influence. So I'll take a look at the campaign map. I'm going to do Shu Han because I kind of, when I was playing Dynasty Warriors when I was growing up, they're who I usually went for. So we'll go for them and we'll have a little look around. But yeah, let's have a little look. Okay, so here we are with the changed UI. Little China is Rome has been renamed to, and there is one known starting issue that the campaign, well, the units that you start with in the campaign will be Roman units. But if you want to, I imagine you can just easily get rid of those. So yeah, they are, but then you can just replace them with provincial swordsmen, provincial spearmen, and conscripts. Right. So they do start off like that, but you can change that pretty easily. I think you do have the time, if you really wanted to, just to pretty much change all of your forces as you start a war with the Etruscan League and they're not exactly powerful. So that gives you that little option there. Right. So, culture, 100% Asian in the middle of Europe. There you have it. So, this is all the territory you control. You control parts of Magna Graecia and parts of Italia. So let's have a look at the diplomacy and see what... okay, so no one majorly likes us. Most people don't majorly hate us. For the sake of friendship so... that has been, okay. So the faction, Shuhan, Junius Decimus Oh. Okay. Well, I'm not sure they have changed the names around then. So, Asian general names, that's been changed, but you still got Junius Decimus Brutus as the leaders. Okay, so that hasn't been changed, but I can, you can get past that. You don't really, well, you can use the screen a little bit, but it's not as good as, there's no family tree. Okay, so at the minute, 3% public order penalties, of course, these are all the same kind of thing. So we are overlooked. You're not at the bottom, but there's a long way to go to reach the top. Capital is Little China. Right, so let's have a little look at these buildings here. Okay, so martial law in your provincial capital will give you access, to tower guards. County government, okay. Right, so if we run on these kind of building chains, and we have supply reforms, so I think these are all the same, but they will enable Asian style buildings. So there you go for that. Okay, so here we have the available generals. I believe I've got where I installed the Amazonia mod. I think I've still got a couple of little files in there, so I might just have to verify my cache. Now I've actually got rid of the mod, so I think that's just a little bug where it's overwritten a couple of my files. So hopefully that'll get rid of that soon. Okay, so here we have the spiritual district, where you can upgrade it into all different types. Okay, so as you can see, the building chains are definitely different. Brundisium, nice. So there you go. Right. So that gives you a little look at the campaign section of the mod. So let's go and do a custom battle. Okay, so it appears in custom battles. It's not actually listed under Rome. You can still play as, well, even though it's named China, the units are still Roman. The units are actually Batrica. So I think that's from where it was originally, China. But we'll take a little look at some of the units and have a little bit of fun. So I'll select my army. As you can see, there is a lot of units to choose from. I won't be able to kind of showcase them all, but we'll take a little look, and I'll see you on the battle map. Okay, so here we have various units arrayed on the battlefield. I've gone for a wide variety of units. I don't really think I have many of the same unit in the roster. So one of them was incredibly expensive though. It was these elephants. Got to have some Nellies. So those are the Zhongyu war chiefs. We also have some Imperial cavalry here, some Wuhan mounted crossbowmen. So that'll be very interesting to use. And then we also have some Zhongnu shot camels. Apologies for my pronunciation there. We have Shampa pathfinders. So I could deploy these anywhere I want in the map, pretty much. So I'm going to leave them there for now. We also have Imperial archers. Here we have them. And then we also have the Imperial crossbowmen. So they should be pretty devastating, I'm hoping. We have some Wushu warriors here. Then we also have some Shaolin blade masters. Ready. Imperial officer cadre. Imperial heroes. And some Hashashin. I'm looking forward to using these actually. These are going to be pretty cool. And then we also have the Imperial Warlord. So he's my general. So there's a wide variety of units, and they look pretty sweet. So let's give this a go. I am being attacked by a pretty large force of Egyptians. I basically just let the AI pick their army, and then I'm just going with it. So I'm incredibly outnumbered, so I don't expect to win this, to be honest. Although I do have, fairly powerful units, or at least fairly expensive, so you'd think they'd be decent. But that, time will tell. Time will tell. Mercenaries! Warriors, ready! Okay, while we're waiting for the army to get into range, let's take a little look at what kind of abilities we got. So we have Killing Spree with the Wushu Warriors. The Shaolin Blade Masters also have Killing Spree, Square, Chant. Imperial Officers have War Cry. We've got Shield Wall, Attacking Testudo, Killing Spree, and Second Wind on the Imperial Heroes. The Hashashin have Headhunt, War Cry, and Second Wind. Wow, a lot of these have like War Cry. Wow, okay. So these guys have Frenzied Charge. So if I need to commit these, they can just go straight on in. Imperial Crossbowmen here as well. Nice. Trample. Classic elephants. Okay, fire at will, boys. Okay, so how do the crossbowmen look when they're firing? Okay, pretty sweet. Pretty sweet, actually. Oh wow, they're going like full on for me here, aren't they? Well, let's do a mass charge. So we can go the elephants, let's do a bit of a trample here, see what kind of stuff they're going to get up to. But I imagine they'll probably wreck a few of their units. Meanwhile, over here, we have the Imperial Officer, Karjale, Shashin. Actually, I'll get those out of there. Imperial Crossbowmen, if you could fire at those, that would be lovely. Imperial Heroes, off you go. So my elephants, I think, are just absolutely decimating them. Although, they've completely annihilated my cav, it seems. I think they've got... Oh, they've gone berserk, so I have no control over them. Right. So my crossbowmen are still firing, doing a very nice job here. So I think I might actually send in my Blade Masters soon. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to get absolutely annihilated. Okay, so in go the Blade Masters. They look like Avatar, the next Airbender. So as you can tell, I've made a complete hash of this battle. Okay, let's just kind of get all the units that I have left. Although, you guys can actually keep on firing. I think my elephants have done the job. They've got over 1,000 kills. Okay. So I haven't really got to show off many of the units. Mainly because my elephant has just killed everyone. I shouldn't have brought the Nennos. But these are just seemed incredibly overpowered. Wow, base health 2015? Crumbs. Okay, well there you go. If you have a unit of elephants, you're going to win. How many kills did they get? Oh my giddy aunt. Right, so... that was my little showing off of a little battle. Imperial heroes are still alive. It's a shame I didn't get to show off more of the units in more detail, but you got to see all of them close up. So that's very nice. If this mod seems like your kind of thing, make sure to check it out. I'll leave the link in the description. And until next time, everyone, I bid you a very, very good day.